think a brother use anything in order to make it. He'll get out there and act like he's sucking a dick or put on a fucking dress.
Definitely haven't ran into to put on the dress. I mean, you know, you have to have boundaries. You have to have limits that you refuse to cross. You know, for me, I know what they are. They've yet to been challenged, so you know, I don't have to speak on them. I was asked to dribble a basketball on the talk show this morning.
You look good no to
that. Not that was a dress, but I was like, no, I'm gonna look stupid. You know, at the end of the day, you got to know that you're a brand. Yeah. I'm a brand. You need to protect your brand at all times.
Wow, wow, wow. I don't think anyone saw this one coming.
We've been robbed.
They don't like me in Hollywood.
Why do they not like you in Hollywood?
I don't wear dresses. I don't do that gay stuff on TV. You had to get some other black person to do that stuff. I'm talking, that's gutter. But they all confess they love the Lord. But you cannot compromise yourself if you love the Lord. So I play tough guys, but young kids want to be soldiers. Young kids don't want to follow a guy to wear a dress.
I had to find out the devil existed before I knew that God exists fully. If somebody sells their soul to the devil, there obviously has to be a God.
So if I shoot a video of Vlad and I look behind you, I have these statues behind you. You don't know these two statues behind you. Look, turn around. You don't know them fucking behind you.
Right.
I'm the director. I'm shooting this shit. You don't know this fucking behind you. You fucking titty boy. You Jay-Z. You just standing here with your clothes on and your hue blow. You don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm shooting this shit right here. Boom. You leave. Boom. People go online and say Vlad is an Illuminati. And guess what happened? The views go up. The views don't help Vlad. The views help me. Right. The fucking director.
But who's saying this to you guys? That this looks good?
The record label. They like, yo, this shit is dope. You say, like, come on. So I'm doing this shit, not even knowing like what these horns mean. None of this shit.
You did an interview with This Is 50 a while back, and you were joking around and said that you joined the Illuminati.
And the nigga edited that shit.
So they edited that shit, kind of.
I had him take it down. You can't even find it. I was so pissed. I haven't done another interview for that shit.
Let me get one thing straight. When 2 Chainz, when I said, yo, what's the difference between you last year and you now? And he said, it's simple, I joined the Illuminati. We both took it as a fucking joke. Right after that, he said, I'm just rocking with you. But I did cut that out.
So anything that everybody is paying attention to, that's where they're going to send a message through. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a lot of different things you got to look at as far as Illuminati. And you really got to do your homework. I couldn't teach you that on this broadcast. But pay attention to what they telling you to pay attention to, but really look at it and have your own understanding.
So, like, what's your whole perspective on the Illuminati and their influence in hip hop, and even down to the weather and the harp machines that they have now? Like, what's your whole, just your idea about that?
I mean, I know that it's real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Ross had the same conversation.
Is he in the Illuminati as well now?
Nah, he asked me,
Oh, he asked you. He asked you if you're in the Illuminati.
Nah, he said if the Illuminati come to your house, I'm gonna let him in and I'm gonna sign right there. Yeah, I asked Puff, I asked everybody. I'm like, yeah, when they coming for me? What do I need, another record?
Exactly, because I mean, it's obvious Puff's in the Illuminati.
There's something going on here that's deeper than any human could create in this world. Like the way people are acting, the music that's being played on the radio, the stuff that's on television.
I'm embarrassed and I'm ashamed I played a part in this devilish game, making your common sense perish. But I ain't taking the full blame, cause most of you chumps running around here ain't never had strict parents.
I've had motherfuckers come at me on some weirdo shit, like on some gay shit.
So you be in a studio session late at night and they'll see if you a meatball, yo bro, here, hit this blunt. You ain't see the blunt get rolled, or yo, bro, take this drink right here. And you like, hold on, bro, listen, homie, I ain't with that. And some dudes that get drunk, like I've been in studios with artists, famous artists, and I seen niggas take a bottle that wasn't theirs and they in the studio all woozy. I'm like, I'm out. I don't know what happened to that person after, but that shit didn't, it's like a nigga trying to get a chick drunk because he want to pop.
No, we actually in L.A., and they was out in L.A., and Puff called Steve. He's like, yo, Big want the fellas on the albums. Can they come through? We was like, bro, say no more. We there. We jumped up, went right over there. Went in the studio. Big had it set out, man. Big had like Hennessy, the weed for us. We went this nigga session and indulged and passed the fuck out.
but
passed out in the session.
Let's be clear.
And like, Like we woke up. No. Big asked Steve, he was like, them niggas cool? No, Bill was like, yeah. They cool. And then like,
y'all smoke too much weed or something? Like,
weed,
everything.
Drinking, smoking. But then like as soon as we woke up, like we jumped right up and went in the booth. Got there, they picked us up, went to the studio. The same shit with Biggie. Yo, Mariah had this shit. Yo, she had the motherfucking weed on a silver platter. Yo, she had the weed and the Hennessy, my nigga, on a silver platter. She was like,
Mariah's a G, dog.
Set it out. We in this bitch like, oh shit. We like, hey, Mariah is a G. Boys, we going this motherfucker like, she like, Stevie J, Puff in the motherfucker. Me and them motherfucker like, oh.
There's a lot of shit I know that I want to tell people. It's a lot of things that I want to teach, but I'm afraid. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm scared. I don't want nobody in my family to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to happen to my people. And if I owe them anything, I owe that to them.
And so we did a song for him. But after Easy signed us, like we had started losing like a lot of our people. Like Wishbone, Uncle Charles got robbed and killed. You know what I'm saying?
I mentioned him on the record.
Lazy Bone lost his child.
God bless.
My cousin was murdered. One of our closest friends was murdered. And this is my brother-in-law.
In the Cleveland area?
Yeah, my brother-in-law was murdered. And every last one of them shot in the head. Every last one of them. Yeah. Except for Lazy's unborn child. Every last one of them shot in the head. Nobody never found for the murder. So it was like, yo, bro, we get on and we doing all this positive stuff, but all this negative shit is happening to us. Like
it was some things that I was trying to do that I felt were important, things that I felt would help other people. Shit started happening to me. Went to jail for some bullshit.
And it was like, and this is what I feel like. I feel like Bone was blackballed in the game because I feel like they were going to use us. They were going to use us for something, but when we didn't like fall in line, when they found out that we couldn't be trained or tamed, them niggas dysfunctional. We can't work with them. They on drugs.
Right. Little shit started happening, and it's already happened once. My oldest son did some time in prison. And he shouldn't have. It was his first offense. And I was going to court and I seen people having cases that were way worse than his and not even being their first offense and them getting off. And they didn't have a better lawyer than he had. It made me kind of shut the fuck up. I stopped talking about what I was talking about at that time. But just to make sure that it didn't happen again, I backed off. And now let me say, when I backed off, shit stopped happening.
You have to be really in tune with life and just notice bone structure, skin, eye color, everything. You have to be in tune and you'll be able to see it.
Call it bizarre, kinda disturbing, and a little freakish. Emma peels away a latex mask and bust to reveal the curvy Sophia. Just can't help but wonder what's going on here.
What did you think of that?
I don't know what that is.
It's scary,
It
right?
was nice to feel young and fresh like her for a second while I was watching.
Freakish. Emma peels away a latex mask and bust to reveal the curvy Sophia. Just can't help but wonder.
I can just kick back and be totally comfortable in my own skin. You know what I'm saying? Rocket Mortgage understands that home is where I can be myself. And that feels pretty darn good. Oh.
show you on my Port Charlotte.
Hey, wait. Excuse me. I think you have my head on the stick. Oh my God. Bye, Sly. You never looked so good. Oh my God.
100 with y'all. I haven't looked like this good in years. I've been totally computer generated since the 90s.
I start off getting lots of reference material. The hardest part is doing the sculpture. That can take anywhere from 4 days to a year. But once the sculpt is done and I have a mold, it's about a 1 week process.
So in case you guys didn't know, Hobson actually admitted that he is Gucci Mane.
I've been personally playing for about 8 years now. It started around when around Illmind 5 when that came out, because the song was so big, and they told me I had to kind of sacrifice something. They said you're gonna have to pay it back because you just put this information out there, and this is gonna put people in the wrong mindset of what we're trying to do in society. So they told me that if I don't do these list of things, then they're going to hurt my family or hurt, people that I really care about. Gucci Mane is actually, he's locked up somewhere and he's still fat. He never did go to the gym.
Real Kodak is locked up still. The real Kodak is in an island. It's on an island somewhere. But I'm not finna expose nothing.
Clone Gucci, clone Kodak, clone Eminem, he ain't rap since Encore, know that. The labels and devils are shaking hands, creating our artists and labs.
I ain't gonna lie, you should spend a lot of money with Gucci, the brand.
Of course. Because Lil Peep admitted that he is Justin Bieber with this Instagram caption right here. So go watch this video if you haven't.
You have a new favorite candy. You gonna tell people what that is?
Well, I don't really want to because
You can tell us what your new favorite kind of candy is.
You promise you won't tell anyone.
I won't tell anybody.
You guys tell anyone?
We won't tell anybody. None of us, no.
You know those marshmallow peeps?
Peeps are fantastic. You're gonna have a great...
What's your day-to-day life like now with everything since Dr. Phil?
I'm on the hideout. They've kidnapped my son. They've silenced my wife. They've seized my house. They've closed my Bank of America account. Yeah, I'm just waiting to die at this point.
Hollywood is it's a clique. It's a tight, set family, and you don't jump ship. It's like being in the Mafia. It literally is like being in the Mafia. Literally like being in the Mafia, and especially Black Hollywood. It's not the Mafia that you know. It's the Mafia you don't know. The faces that you don't know. That's Hollywood. And you don't bring in outsiders.
Is that a gang sign? Have you,
Oh, like you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right? Yeah.
What is it?
Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking tongue.
Oh, I like it.
It's the symbol of the all-mocking tongue. And I'm sick of it. I want everybody to be in on the joke, man. You know what I mean? For years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh and stuff like that, make you happy and docile so you don't know what's really going on, Yeah, look at him. Look at him trying to come it up. It's hilarious.
Common knowledge that I did a film for Harvey Weinstein, and that,
Okay.
But
What was there any inappropriate
there was a
behavior
lot of inappropriate behavior.
with Harvey?
I'm not, I'll say it like this. I'm a grown ass woman. If you want me to come somewhere, what the fuck am I coming there for at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning? What the fuck? If I want to talk to you about my career, we're going to do it at Miramax Studios, boo-boo.
Well, this whole thing, from Weinstein to all what's happening in Hollywood, is about an abuse of power, an abuse of the position you have. And what happens is they have fooled everyone into thinking it was part of the job.
When you look at Hollywood, and it's Hollyweird, there's a reason for it, and I hear all these stories, and you look at some people that make it and you go, how the fuck are they getting all this shit? Like, literally. And a lot of them are not that great. You're like, how are they getting everything?
I'll give you this. You can willingly turn woman and have a bag, or you can do what I'm doing. You can willingly turn trans, or you can get in trouble and go to jail and get fucked up, and they do it to you forcefully because you fucked up and you didn't know what to do with your blessing. So, out of those two ways, me sitting here in one piece is not easy.
Some of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment. When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them, and nobody likes them.
I don't have it in my makeup, in my DNA, to have somebody put their finger in my ass. That's just not. They go, dude, listen. All I have to do, let me put my finger in your ass, just let me go like that, just like that. I'm gonna go, just like that, and guess what? You're gonna be the new Iron Man. Come on, just let me, and maybe 3 fingers. Just let me go like that for about 5 minutes. And let me do this.
I was sexually assaulted by Adam Bennett, who was the head of the motion picture department at William Morris Endeavor. He looked me in my eyes and he was sticking his tongue out overtly sexually to me. I mean, it was no mistake that this was a sexual type tongue move. And I'm thinking it's a joke. I'm thinking, is this how this guy breaks the ice? I don't understand what this is.
Confused, Cruz said he reached out to shake his hand.
I reached my hand out and he takes his right hand and under mine and immediately grabs my genitals and I'm jump back like, hey! Talking about a very, very powerful man who has access to studio heads. What they do affects every part of the business, from producers, writers, actors. They own finance companies, the whole thing.
And did you know him before the party?
And I did not know him. I heard of him. We had never, ever even had a conversation.
Apparently there's this group, I don't know, called the Illuminati, who are behind the scenes governing everything, running all the top businesses, running all the top organizations.
Cruz hopes that going public will force Hollywood to change.
It's like cutting a tree down by the leaves, because once that leaf is gone, the root is still there. We have got to battle at the root.
The devil, when I met him, and I hate to say I met him, but when I met him, it was the illusion, or I would say illusion of he was a friend.
My daddy is Lucifer and my mom is God. You understand me? My daddy owned all that shit. Every studio in Hollywood, every fucking block in Hollywood, anything you can fucking name in Hollywood belongs to Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz. Not to disclose too much, but I will tell you, I am Hollywood. I'm their baby.
The devil would come in my business partner form or come in your form. He would never come in his raw form to a person, period. You get what I'm saying? He always gonna come looking like somebody else, talking like somebody else, acting like somebody else.
Ain't nobody gonna work no more. Ain't nobody gonna fight the devil. Ain't nobody gonna fight my daddy. Ain't nobody wanna fight my daddy. Like real shit. I'm telling you, don't nobody wanna fight.
Shut up. Kapow might don't want me saying this. Let me shut up. Let me just shut up. I don't know. This devil shit, I mean, we did that shit. You know what I'm saying? We did that shit for real.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way you gonna be able to say 666 Mafia, 666, or none of that shit without actually meeting the man. You get what I'm saying? And we can act like we haven't all our lives. And I'm gonna be the bullshit nigga and tell y'all the truth.
Had
three conversations with the devil.
Three conversations with the devil. Why with the devil?
Well, to make a fair decision, I think you have to be aware of both sides. And I was approached, so of course I had a conversation. It doesn't mean I rode with him or believed him. I just was able to recognize him by what he said to me and what he offered me. Say, oh, now I know you are.
I'm rolling with the Lord. I am one of the Lord's workers. But I also was able to walk in the devil's den without selling my soul. Y'all know I got shot in Vegas. I was in the room that Tupac died in. So that means that I probably need to have been dead.